Former Sri Lankan Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa and his family have sought refuge at a naval base in Trincomalee in the country's northeast as deadly protests continue amid the country's worst ever economic crisis. According to press reports, the former Prime Minister and his family were flown to the naval base in a helicopter. Protests have also broken out outside the naval base, which is about 270 kilometres from Colombo. After 5 people were killed in the deadliest violence in weeks of protests over the unprecedented economic crisis, Sri Lanka on 10th deployed thousands of army and police to enforce a curfew. Last day, about 200 people were injured as Mr. Rajapaksa resigned, but this did little to calm public outrage. Thousands of anti-government demonstrators flooded into his official residence in Colombo overnight, prompting police to fire tear gas and warning shots to keep the throng at bay. He was rescued by the military in a pre-dawn operation. Months of blackouts and shortages in Sri Lanka, the country's greatest economic crisis since independence in 1948, have weakened the Rajapaksa family's grip on power. President Gotabaya Rajapaksa, on the other hand, remains in power and has command of the security forces. After weeks of mainly peaceful anti-government protests, violence erupted on May 9th when Mahinda Rajapaksa's supporters attacked protesters with sticks and clubs after being bussed into the city from the countryside. After being mobbed by a swarm of anti-government protesters outside Colombo, ruling party lawmaker Amarakirti Attukorala shot 2 persons, killing a 27-year-old male, police said. Mr. Attukorala's bodyguard was also found dead at the site. Despite curfews, at least 41 homes of key ruling party politicians were set on fire overnight. Hundreds of motorcycles were also destroyed in fire. News Desk, Comedy Global.